If this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on when I post. Now, I know the name of the video sounds a little cheeky, if you will. I did a video like this not too long ago about Starfield, and I mostly wanted to revisit this one because, well, when I was reinstalling everything on my PC, I remembered I had this game. I pre-ordered this game when I first heard it was coming out, and then I got like the second one for free or something because I loved the first one, right? The first Watch Dogs game, I took it as pretty much a modern-day Assassin's Creed. You play it with that mindset, and it's a pretty good game. Not, you know, a GTA clone or anything like that, but it's not bad. After I had already pre-ordered this one, I got for free the second one from like Epic Games or something, and I played it. I didn't like the direction they went with it. Mostly they focused on the wrong things that made the first game interesting. Dialogue was fucking terrible and the characters were just not good. I hoped this one would be better, but I remember at the time I got like to the stadium part in this game and then stopped playing it. And I can't remember if that's wholly because I didn't, how to explain this, that I was still mad about the second game, or if it's because I genuinely didn't like this game. So I figured, okay, I'll give it another shot here. See one of my characters talking to some guy here. He's a police officer. You could profile a bunch of people. You could bring anyone in the city into DedSec, and they each have different abilities and weapons and whatnot. So the guy we're trying to help out now is a cop, because I figured having a cop on our team would make a few things easier. So we're just going to get right into it. Right now, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Figured I'd pick up some tech points because, well, you need those to upgrade anything. One of the main things I don't like about this game, and I didn't like about 2, was I hate when sequels of games strip mechanics out of the game, right? So in the first one, you had access to all these different hacks. You can go buy different guns. You could change Aiden Pierce's clothes and whatnot. And then in the second one, you had access to less things. And in this game, you have access to even less things because they wanted you to spread it amongst different characters and whatnot. And all I have to say is I don't like that facet of it. So right now, we're actually doing the mission for the police officer there. We have to go and destroy a weapons shipment. He's been helping a local gang smuggle contraband into the city. The stuff he was helping smuggle in was like, you know, luxury goods and whatnot. No, nothing really anyone give a fuck about. But they want to get guns and stuff into England. Figure that one out. And they want us to stop it, so we have to destroy the shipment of weapons. I go in, mostly sneaky, use the crab spider thing. It's okay. Use the weird taser gun because somehow it's easier to get a taser projectile throwing weapon than it is just to have a black powder handgun or something. Anyway, we complete that mission. Guy pretty much says he will join us, and I put him to use in the next couple of missions, because one of them focuses heavily on going to a police station of sorts. And it's good to have a cop that has a uniform that can just go into these areas without drawing too much suspicion. If they know you're not supposed to be there, then you can still, you know, get fired at and get in trouble and whatnot, but it's not too bad. So we take our new guy out for a spin here. I decide to go collect another tech point because, you know, more upgrades never hurt anybody. So I use a spider bot again. Creepy crawl it around. Mostly just tase everybody I come across with the thing. I'm not playing on like brutal, hardcore Iron Man permadeath, whatever that this game has, but yeah, no, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Some of the free roam aspects are unique. Some of the takedown animations, like these ones, are interesting. He's a cop, so he can handcuff people. Makes sense, right? His helmet that he also came equipped with was just like a police-style helmet from back in the day, like a militaristic-style one. So that's pretty neat. Running down the street, profiling people, because you have to profile people in this game. I see one of these Albion enforcers roughing somebody up, and I was like, okay, well, you know, you can piss people off in the game, which is what that little red thumbs down is, but you can also help people. And, you know, the more you help them, the more likely they are to join your cause. Right there, save from assault by operator whoever. So if I were to mark that person, I can then bring them into DedSec and use them as a character. Some characters have really good stuff with them, like cargo drones. I just hijacked this one, which is fine. But construction workers come with these. They can just call them in and you can fly all over the city with them. It's pretty cool. Like medical personnel. The first guy we started off with was a triage, something or other. Pretty much an EMT, which meant DedSec. Our player characters would get healed up faster should they have take like a lethal amount of damage. The police officer makes it so we can get out of jail quicker and easier. Here's the construction worker we have to go get in the run of the missions here, which is like the second or third main mission. We have to go recruit a construction worker so we can get access to a cargo drone so that we can go steal a thing from a guy to use for a thing. To then use augmented reality to then figure out more information on this bombing. Kind of glossing over all of that because this isn't really me attempting to beat the game. This is me playing the game to see if my initial reaction to it was justified or not. So this guy says some dirty officials took some bribe money or something, and we have to go figure out where the weird contaminated stuff is that he was moving around for him. We're just walking around in this area because, well, this is like a police impound lockup thing, and our character's a police officer, so he can just walk through the security systems here. Head up to the roof, grab a cargo drone, fly off because they come in handy quite a bit. You can do entire missions from sitting on top of these things. Park over top of the area you're supposed to be in, toss down a spider bot or a sentry bot or something, and then run it around, and there you go. You can do most missions like that. Kind of reminds me of mostly being a netrunner in Cyberpunk 2077. It's neat just being able to stay on the outside looking in and then use your little robots and your hacks and your traps and your distractions and all that to be able to get what you want. So we fly over to the contraband stuff that's killing people and contaminating them, and just sit up top here, take a couple of pot shots at it, and that's done, so we can then just fly away. Then we have to go grab this augmented reality server thing so that we can then take it down and use it to figure out augmented reality. Okay, cool, whatever. So we have to steal the thing, take it down to a van down by the river, and hand it off to one of our other DedSec members. The problem is, I never recruited this guy. He just kind of showed up when I was taking pot shots at somebody. So that is a thing. You can just randomly get DedSec members to join you by accidentally doing their missions. Pretty much all we got to do is drive around a couple different places in London, allowing it to scoop up all of the information and figure out how to parse through it. And by it, I mean Bagley here, our weird AI thing. I gotta say, I don't like the dialogue in this game. Just like I didn't like the dialogue in the second game. It's less organic and more ha-ha, quirky, funny, edgelord shit. I grew past that shit when I was 15. Like, I'm guessing many of you did too, right? you know, if you have a character that's like that, you know, one time or a couple one-offs of it, but that's pretty much all the dialogue is in this game. So we drive to the last location, and we got to, well, we have to defend the truck from these security soldiers that are attacking us. Again, our gun is a weird taser gun. You can get different guns for different characters, and you can load them out with different weapons and whatnot. It's not terrible. It's not like the first game where you just go buy different guns and stuff. And it's not like the second game where you can, like, 3D print your guns and shit either. Some characters will come with deadly weapons. Normal handguns, rifles, shotguns, fucking grenade launchers, because I guess people in England just own grenade launchers and shit, right? But if you want specialized weapons or people that are very, how to say, deadly, if you want deadly characters, you need to find characters that have those weapons. Otherwise, you get these taser guns. The cop has, like, the taser gun, and he has a baton and whatnot. You can get militaristic characters and whatnot that have full-on LMGs and whatnot. It's not a bad idea, you know, but I would have liked to have seen more people just... It's either go whole hog with it to where this world is so dystopian at this point, thanks to Abstergo and the CTOS, that, you know, people are making their own firearms and shit, or the world is so bad that you can only get these weird, like, non-lethal style weapons. And yes, I did say Abstergo because the Watch Dogs reality here is mixed in with the Assassin's Creed reality. What I loved about the first game was there's literally a mission called One for the Brotherhood, where you kill the like CEO of Abstergo Entertainment as Aiden Pierce, and you then see the assassination later on in, like, Assassin's Creed 4, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I hear they also brought in, like, an assassin's character into this game. I don't know. Haven't got that far. Probably won't. It's not a dig at the game being bad, because coming back through and replaying it here, the game is perfectly mediocre with some interesting concepts to it that I did like. I did like having to track down characters that I would actually use and put to work and whatnot. Some of the puzzles where you have to use some of your different tech and whatnot is also pretty cool. The spider bat's pretty neat. The sentry one is also another interesting one. AR stuff like this where you get the whole story of it is also another unique little thing about it. It's just, to me, Watch Dogs 1 set the tone for what these games should be. Not just haha funny internet culture hacker man, but almost a noir style of detective where you go through and you actually have to string things together, figure out what's going on, and then, you know, I don't really know how to put it beyond that, but that's what the first game was. You played as Aiden Pierce. Some people fucked you over, caused you to wreck, and it ended up killing one of your family members, and you're figuring it out, right? The other games could have done the same thing, especially with this weird, overbearing, dystopian style. Everything that's going on. It's just... yeah, I don't know. The tone just seems off for what they were trying to go with here. Not to mention, I've noticed in recent times, games and stuff like this, where it's people rising up and fighting against a dystopian government and whatnot, but the problem is people don't really do this at all. People will literally live within the system that fucks them over 90% of the time because it's familiar to them, right? Speaking of familiar, game crashed. Like I said, game's not bad. Perfectly mediocre for what it is. So perfectly mediocre that it was like 9:30-ish in the evening, and I was like, You know, if the game didn't crash, I probably would have played it for another hour and a half, but since it crashed, I think I'll just go to bed, right? So, perfectly fine for what it is. I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. I could see myself coming back to it and actually finishing it. So, I might do that on a stream or something at some point. I'd like to thank Eric Hewitt and Big O. Thanks for sticking around, guys. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to get this exported so I can get it uploaded for tomorrow. Then I have to finish Monday's video. I already have the audio and stuff done for it. So that shouldn't take too long.